Amongst many amazing things, I think, in American history, America has given birth to some of the most awful religions. But the scale is more than balanced by the fact that America has had some of the greatest prayer warriors in history. I have a sign in my office, and I look at it many times a day. It's just one little word on it: eternity. All earthly things with earth will fade away, but prayer grasps eternity. Therefore pray. Always pray. I've said this often and it's got me into trouble, but I'm still going to say it anyhow. I'm quite sure of this, that no man, I don't care how large his church, don't care how many books he's written, how far he's travelled, I do not believe that any man or woman is greater than their prayer life. All we have to do is live with eternity's values in view. All we have to do is to know what God, the Holy Ghost, says by His Spirit in our hearts. Otherwise, as Christians, I don't know how we live. It always startles me that the disciples never said to Jesus, "Lord, teach us to preach." They heard the greatest sermon ever preached by the greatest man that ever lived, the Sermon on the Mount, and yet not one of them ever said, "Lord, teach me to preach." They never said, "Lord, teach us to do miracles." They did say, "Lord, teach us to pray." If there's any prayer that needs to be prayed in the Church of God today, as far as I'm concerned, it is, "Lord, teach us to pray." Not teach us to want to pray, teach us to pray. Teach us what it is. Teach us not the vocabulary, the disposition. Prayer is not an attitude, not a latitude, an attitude. Prayer is not a position, whether you kneel or face the east. Prayer is not a position, it's a disposition. That's why the Apostle Paul says that it is possible to get to that place where you pray without ceasing, where every moment of your life you're in an attitude of relationship to Him, not for something you want, but that somehow God might come again and breathe. You see, the answer to America tonight is not in the White House, forget it. The answer to America is in God's house.